Oh, you're simply the best.
All the rest. Anyone, it's better.
I don't know.
Better
than you.
better than that guy. Over there. Stop it.
Hello, folks. Welcome to Travel with Joey. It's starting another YouTube channel here. I used to have an old one a few years ago. It was Aquaholics. We had a boat that we used to go up and down on the Shannon on it. And so I did some videos on that, and then we sold the boat. So now we got a camper. So I figured, I'll start doing campsite reviews and whatnot. So try to maybe get a little bit more serious and more professional in the video. So yeah, we're getting ready. We're gonna head to there's noise from the farmer over there. We're ready to head over to Rooskey, to Lynders Holiday Park. It's supposed to have been renovated. I've never been there, so it's not far from us. We're just gonna go check it out, spend the night, and come back. And then next weekend we're going to Lynders, do some, like, I guess you guys call it wild camping, where you park in the car park. And then Westport House. It'll be my second time Westport House this year, and then we'll take it from there. But I'm going to introduce you to the camper that we'll be in. And this is what we named Tina Tourer from a suggestion from my friend back in the States. Instead of Tina Turner, it's Tina Tourer. So let me turn the camera around here and I'll show you what it is. So this is Tina Tourer. It's a 09 Ford Transit with the low profile style. Challenger Genesis 42, I guess you could say. It's about 24 foot long. We like it. This is our second camper. The other one we had was a 02 Ford Transit, dual wheels in the back, and had a big old humpback on it, and it was kind of bulky, and it was a 6 berth. This is a 2 berth, and I like this one. So yeah, I really like this camper a lot. It's actually just came over from France, and it had some hitchhikers on it. It had some stink bugs in it, and the wife is a insect phobia, so every now and then a stink bug would pop out, and I'd have to take care of it. So put some lavender in it, and I did some lavender incense, and yeah, we took it camping last week. You haven't seen anything, so we'll go ahead and take a look inside, and I'll show you the setup. All right, so you come in here. So this is our setup there. You see we got the swivel chairs, and that supposedly comes down into a bed, but I can't figure it out because I'll show you this. There's a thing here that comes out, and that's not strong to do anything. So I try to figure out, you could maybe your head goes over here and you stretch out that way, but nothing seemed feasible. So I have no clue how that works out, unless it's just a bed for toddlers or midgets. I have no clue. But what we use it as is the dog bed. We have 2 dogs, so we put that down. That be used as a dog blanket, and the dogs have that section. Plenty of storage. That is the electric, I guess you could say, the entertainment system. All stuff like charging and stuff go there because the TV's there, antenna. I hooked the volt reader to the leisure battery there, so you know that I'm constantly, I guess you could say, topped up. And then when I turn the control panel on, that should go up a bit. Yeah, you can see it's starting to go up. So I'm guessing that might be the solar panel. I don't know. I would figure that the solar panel that's up in there, the MPTT behind the spices, I would figure that would trickle constantly and then shut off. But I don't know, maybe someone in the camper community can tell me, do I need to keep that on for a solar panel or not? Because when I turn it off, it goes back down. So I don't got a clue. Yeah, that'll go back down, I think. Getting some chattering. My relay is under there. I get chattering, like the relay won't stay open, but I got a fully charged starter battery and a fully charged, well, you can see it's 13.6 on the leisure battery, and I still get chattering, so I don't know the story. Okay, got more storage there, and then this is what we like about it, is we have this island bed, and it's about as comfy as our bed at the house. We put our stuff in vacuum bags, so when we're done camping, you suck it all up so there's no mildew or bugs get anywhere. And then you can lift up, if I can get here. Nice storage space under there. So there's a lot of storage here. It's pretty good. Then we got our Anchor battery pack there. Dog bed. So yeah, it's a pretty good setup. Satellite dish that goes up, but it's got one of them, and there's the toilet, the shower, kind of like one of these things. But the satellite is like some kind of French system, so I don't know. I think you need some kind of French setup. So, and then we got the fridge. I'm gonna have the guys at work make me a wooden cover for this because it was broke when we bought it. But no, pretty happy with it. So yeah, we're gonna head off here. I'm thinking about what's 11 o'clock now. Well, 10 o'clock now, I think, and I think we get up there by 12. It's not far. We're not in a rush. Get up there, set up, then go over to Centra next to the place, and get some food. What I want to do with this channel is obviously show you the campsites or some places around the area, and then a bit of cooking. I don't want to get what I did on my boat channel. I did a lot of cooking. As far as for camping, because who likes to do dishes and wash pans and stuff in a camp? I mean, he really called this camping. When I was growing up, I was in the Civil Air Patrol as a teenager. I was like auxiliary United States Air Force, and we go camping out in the woods with a tent. You had MREs, military style food, or tins of Campbell's stew or cans of pork and beans, and you just put the can on the fire and ate from that. So that's camping. This ain't camp. This is luxury. Well, I think I'm going to come up with some like camping recipes, like maybe like we could put everything in one pan or one pot type of thing, and it's not going to be nothing fancy or nothing like that. Just some ideas like what I eat or what would like to make that's not a real big mess to clean up, you know, because look, you don't want to be wasting really your water that's in the camper, and then when you're camping, you really want to carry a bunch of dishes and pots and pans over to a camper's kitchen to wash up. So I don't know, we'll play around, see what's going to go on. So right when you see this video come back on, we should be at the campsite. Okay, well, we made it to the Lynders Holiday Park, or I guess he called it an air, in Rooskey. First impressions, it's nice. I mean, it's clean looking, but it's small. It's nice that you're on the river with the boats and all that. If you have a dog, there's some small green areas, but It's not big enough to really take a walk around with your dog like you would in some campsites. I guess it's not really a campsite, but there is a walkway. I'm not going to go on the walkway. It seems to do like a loop that goes into Rooskey. If you want to see that, you can go to this channel called Pamela and Johnny. She takes the walk. So what I'll do is just show you around the park. There's already videos out. Charlie Meade does a drone footage, I think, and so I'll just show you a bit here and then I'll give you my thoughts. So that's the entrance in. Up there to the left is Centra. You get a little bit of some shopping bits, and then you have your showers. It's like it's the ladies and the gents, and then the toilets. You use a barrier key, code key that they'll email to you. When you pull up here, wait for a couple seconds. The system will read your license plate, and then you can go on in. And there's the site for you. I'm not going to take a walk around. It's too small, but you can see it. You get the gist of it, and it's nice there. You got some boats parked up. Yeah. So we'll take a walk over this way. They have the coffee dock set up now. So we'll take a walk over here and take a look. So here you go. Here's the coffee dock set up. Looks nice. Looks cute there. Again, that's the exit out. There's the bridge. Just if you're coming over that bridge, it's a bridge that it's a bridge that rises for the boats. So you might be stopped there if you're coming in on your camper. And then over here they got the fishing tackle and whatnot. So if you want to order takeaway, you can call these people. They're up in the next town called Drummond. That's about maybe 5 or 10 minutes away, and they'll deliver at the gate. So it's a nice little fishing tackle shop, and the girl in reception there was real nice and friendly. And that's the new coffee dock there. Take a look at their menu. So this is Rooskey, and if you bring your boat like we did, you'll come up river. That's Athlon's down that way, and there's a lock down there. When you come through the lock, the lock keeper works both the lock and this bridge here. So by the time you get up to the bridge, you'll drive your boat slow, and then he'll raise the bridge for you. And if you're coming down river and you can't fit under the bridge, there's a little pontoon up there, and you'll dock and you'll phone and let the lock keeper know you're coming down river. And then behind me is Centra, and I went and got some shopping there. We're gonna do some pasta tonight, I guess. Like an Alfredo. Look, it's a camping style Alfredo, chicken Alfredo, cream sauce, some wine. I wanted to get a little bottle of wine, but I had to get a big one because they had a little bottle of wine. So yeah, we'll do something like that for my for the food segment. So let's see what's cooking. So you start cooking the film, and someone's cutting the grass. The water's boiling anyways. By the time it boils, we'll be back. So dude's still cutting the grass, so we're just gonna have to work through it. Right now I got some penne pasta on. Or in hindsight, I should have got the fresh stuff. They had fresh tagliatelle. Be doing the cook quicker, because this is good, but the wind's blowing and it's not cooking as quick as I'd like, but it's getting there. So we're gonna do like a penne chicken Alfredo with white wine. So once that comes back to it, once this comes to the boil, we'll come back to the pot. That's hot. Okay, so that's al dente. I'm going to take it off the thing because I want to keep it in the water. It'll continue to cook because I'm going to use a bit of the pasta water for the sauce. So I'm just going to set that down here and reach over here for a pan. Now what I'm going to do the chicken, and since we're going to have maybe some chicken baguettes later, I'm going to cook all the chicken now, and then for the baguettes later on, we'll put that in a panini press, but I won't be filming that. I'm just going to do the pasta for you guys right now. So, you know what? I don't feel like getting up and getting olive oil. I usually use butter and olive oil. I'm just going to use the butter and hope the butter doesn't burn without any olive oil. So, in the pan, just some butter. And got some chicken breasts over from Centra. 3 breasts for €7. I mean, for I guess for a small shop, you know, convenience shop, that I don't think that's that bad, because usually you get paid roughly like €9 for something like that. So what I got here, I got these 2 breasts. I'm gonna throw them in there and let them cook slowly. And then, for all you people who freak out about salmonella, and then what I got here is I got some diced up, and that's going to go for the pasta, and the other stuff is going to go for the baguettes there. So I need to clean that. Aqua salt, we use that a lot. You get it with aqua, you get it anywhere now, but I really like using Aqua Island salt. It's real good. I don't know if you guys can hear me with the ginger fella over there cutting the grass, and some ground black pepper. And what we're going to do, we're just going to let that do its thing, turn the heat down. We're going to let that do its thing. We'll come back to you. Right now, so the chicken is getting a bit of caramelization on it, and I got it up on a high heat. And the amount of water that was pumped into this chicken, I took the 2 big breasts out there over there. That's for the sandwiches later, but yeah, it was a lot of water in it. All right, so now, right when I want to start to deglaze the pan, a big breeze comes. So, all right, so I'll get the pan nice and hot. And then I'm going to go ahead and deglaze. I picked this up, it was €7. Rooskey. It's a good wine. Was it from Chile? Yeah, Chilean Sauvignon Blanc. It's only 11.5%. Pretty good. I'm going to use that to deglaze the pan a bit. If the wind will die down, I don't want to lose heat. I should have put some tin foil up around it, block it, but now I know what Keith Floyd felt like working on location. Distractions like a lawnmower. I would have had this whole place done in 15 minutes, but I guess if you're working, you know, being paid hourly, you're going to drag it out. All right, so anyways, right, wind's dying down. Watch my little gas cans give out right when I want to, right when I need it. All right. Now, white wine there. I'll have to take some I got out. And we're going to let that simmer down a little bit, and then I'm going to add some cream. So he's emptying his grass there. So I'm waiting for the wine to reduce a bit before I add the cream. I don't even know if you've heard me talking since the lawnmower's been going and all that. So the wind's died down, so I got a good boil going here to reduce the wine. And we're going to have a few more minutes and I'm going to add the cream. All right, that's reduced down quite a bit before this guy takes off on the strimmer. So got me some cream here, some Connacht Gold cream. That's what I think about Ireland. They got good dairy products. I love the butter, that Dairy Gold. That's like the best butter you can get, and some Connacht Gold milk, little cream. So there you go. I'm just gonna bit of cream in there. So got the cream in there. Still going there, and a little bit of black pepper. And I love this cheese. I mean, you could use the good Parmesan or what's the other one? The fake Parmesan. It's not fake, but it's I can't think of the name of it. Anyways, I like the powdered cheese. I really do. I've always liked it as a kid, and I like it now. And I mean, I'll eat this whole thing if I had to. Anyways, I'm gonna add some of that now, as like almost like a thickener, I guess you could say. And so I'm just gonna chunk it in there. Yeah, fresh Parmesan would be great. But you're camping. Do you want to clean out the little grater? You know what I mean? That's why that's perfect to keep in your camper. So there we go. I got that all in there. And we're just gonna let that go ahead and thicken up a bit. And then we'll add the pasta. Before I forget, I got some pasta water there. I want to add a bit of that pasta water to it. And then we'll put the pasta in there. And all right, so that's thickened up pretty good. I'll go ahead and add some of the pasta into this. All right, so there you go. Just a real quick pasta, chicken pasta, some cream sauce and wine, and some fake Parmesan cheese I like. So that's what you get. And the only thing I have to clean up really is a knife, fork, a pot, and a pan. And that's it. Right. Catch you later. All right, so my thoughts of this place. It's tidy, it's clean. The coffee dock girl and the reception girl both seem nice. Coffee dock's open from 9:30 to 5 in the afternoon. Yeah, the place is nice and tidy. It's what it is. It's just a small stopover. It's an air. It's nothing. I don't think you're going to stay here for 2 or 3 days. I mean, there's nothing in Rooskey. There used to be a hotel, but that got burnt down because they're going to turn it into an immigrant center or something. Only complaint I really got is the gravel, and it's just a nitpicking complaint. The gravel, if you got thin shoes on or clogs, or maybe cheap clogs, because my clogs are from Lidl, you feel it. So other than that, that's the only thing. I mean, the pitch is level. I had to put 2 levelers on the right hand side, and my first time using levelers, so worked out. No, it's nice. You're by the river. It seems quiet so far. And $25 a night. That's with electric. Me, the wife, and 2 dogs for $25. I don't think that's bad at all. It's nice. It's safe. A lot of security around. Little picnic table areas and stuff. Across the river is a playground for kids. Like I said, this is somewhere if you're touring and you're trying to get from Dublin over to the west coast, and this is the midpoint. From here to Dublin, you're looking about 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours, depending on traffic. So you might want to stop for the night before you continue on to Connemara or wherever you're going. Yeah, other than that, it's all right. Keep your dogs on the lead, because the people next to us will not keep their dog on the lead, and it's already come over to us a couple of times, and my dogs have gone crazy. So that's my pet peeve. They're from the north, so they don't seem to have any manners there. But look, I don't know. I'm not saying all people are rude from the north, but some ones are. All right. Anyways, yeah, Lynders camping park, holiday park, air, Rooskey. It's all right. Would I come again? No, I don't think I would unless I was going in between cross country and I need a place to stop. If you want to rest for the night, cop in the Centra, grab something, and then head off again the next morning. Yeah, but as a holiday, no, just a good stopover. That's all. All right, folks. We'll see you in Connemara.
Oh, you're simply the best.
All the rest. Anyone